Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
Where would you find yourself in this board here? Judah. Who are you? Are y'all relative? Okay, good. So all of y'all the same. Now let me ask you this. Who is this guy here? Yeah, right here. Who is this? Jesus. What about you? Jesus. So how could Judah, the so-called African black, is from the tribe of Judah, and Christ is also from the tribe of Judah and look like this?
Bring it out. Because they think everybody wants that image of him.
Because everybody thinks that they want that image of him. But who should they teach us that? What should your pastor of today teach you?
God coming out of color.
God coming out of color? Could that be possible? That he coming in all colors? What if I told you that the Bible tells you exactly what Christ looked like?
No.
What would you say? Do you know the importance of knowing who you are and also what Christ looked like? Why is that important? That's your background. That's important, right? Well, why should we settle with knowing that we are African American? That have nothing to do with us, because African American came from the name Leo Scipio Africanus. That's a white man in Europe, or Amerigo Vespucci, another white man in Europe. Do you have anything connected with them? Background, any of that? Family heritage? No. So what would we call ourselves? Black. Black is the color of your shirt. That's a description of a color. So who are we? Because y'all the future. In order for you to become great in the future, you gotta know who you are, right? What would you say if I show you that Christ didn't look like this in the Bible? You want to show you? Watch this. I got a scripture for you first, though. Give me 2 Corinthians 11 and 4. I'm gonna show you. Come around, man. I'm dealing with y'all. Y'all, I'm old enough to be all of y'all dad. Come around. All right? I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to show all of you guys right now, okay? Give me that.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preaches another Jesus.
So the Bible says if anybody that comes try to teach you another Jesus, right? So they're showing you what? There will be a time people are going to try to pretend to be Christ. That's what the Bible's trying to tell you, right?
Whom we have not preached.
Whom the Bible doesn't speak about. So we're going to find out to see if the Bible speaks about this guy. We're about to learn that.
Whom we have not preached, or ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted.
Another gospel goes into the good news. The good news is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American are the sons and daughters of Israel.
That's right.
That's the true gospel. Watch this. Now, give me Matthew 24, verse 7. No, 24 and 4. Watch this. I'm dealing with y'all. I want y'all to pay attention. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them.
Now, this is Christ telling the disciples something that's about to happen. He's giving them prophecies in the future. Read.
Take heed that no man deceive you.
The word take heed means be careful. Watch out. Okay? That no man deceive you. To be deceived is to lie, to trick you. Okay? This is a trick. They tricked us by saying this is Christ.
Right.
But the Bible's going to tell you plainly who Christ looked like. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
See that? Many will come in my name saying, I am Christ. Like Caesar Borgia,
Right.
saying that he is Jesus Christ. But the Bible's going to show you that he is nothing but a liar.
Right.
Let's prove that. Now give me Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So revelation means to reveal.
Right.
Okay, Christ is revealing to John information to come. Okay, and pay attention, jump to verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one light unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Now they're giving you a description of a man. He said that he had a garment that long all the way down to the foot. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who got woolly hair today, my brother? Who got woolly hair? Blacks have woolly hair. You hear that? So, who is this guy? Does this guy have woolly hair? No, he got straight hair.
Right.
That's line number 1. Let's see. The Bible have more.
And it's as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, another question. When we drink or when we mad, what color is the white area of our eyes turned? Red. So that's strike number 2 for this guy. His eyes is not red. Instead, he got blue, a blue eye,
Right.
which have nothing to do with what the Bible says. Okay, read on.
And his feet.
Now he's talking about his feet. I'm seeing all of y'all feet right now. By seeing your feet, the color of your feet, I know the rest of your body, right? And his feet, what?
Like unto fine brass.
What color?
Fine brass.
What color is brass? Yes, you are 100% correct. Okay, now let's take that bronze. What happened? Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you would have burned bronze in a furnace, what color would it turn? Black.
Yes,
You are 100% correct. So how this guy played the role of Jesus Christ when the Bible tells you clearly that Christ was a dark-skinned man like your complexion, my sister.
Right.
But guess what they're teaching you today? That your complexion is not good. You gotta bleach it and make it look like theirs.
Right.
Knowing that your creator complexion is the same like yours.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? But guess what? It doesn't stop there. Give me Jeremiah chapter 14 and 2. Now, if Christ looked like us, let's see what the Bible says about the tribe of Judah. How they look like. Remember, we're reading out of the regular Bible. You paying attention, man? Listen.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning and engaged their own language.
Now, the subject matter is referring to who? It said Judah. Judah mourning. To mourn is when you're in great lamentation. You're not happy, right? Like right now. We're in great mourning because we worry about our life. We say, hey, any day could be my last day.
Right.
Walking home, that could be my last day. It doesn't matter if I'm young or old. Free.
Judah mourning and engaged their own language.
Why? The gate goes into our leaders. It says, and we lack of leaders, just like today. We don't have leaders. All those that we have, what are they doing? They try to take advantage of the so-called blacks. If what's his name? Al Chapton wants to come in your community, he's going to charge you money to come to your area to speak.
Right.
Those are not leaders. Free.
They are black.
Now it's giving you the complexion, how they look like. They are what?
They are black.
So if Christ is black and Judah is black, so why are they showing you those that are in Israel today white?
Right.
What happened? They
No.
changed complexion? So what happened?
That's when they give us an image that we don't have.
Yeah, but what happened to you? And the other end, here you are, you worshiping like thinking that you are a heathen, you are pagans, not knowing that you are sons of God, daughters of God.
Right.
But what happened to us though? Deuteronomy 28 and 15. What happened to you? Why aren't you being leader? Why don't we have great things in this society? Why are we the first one to get fired when we working at a job? Why are we the first one to get killed and have no justice? Those things doesn't bother you? Okay, let's see what the Bible says. Let me show you why they're happening to us. Because the solution is here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Now this is a warning Moses giving Israel. It says it will happen. This is future tense. That didn't happen yet. It will happen if what? There's a stipulation. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The voice of God is the Bible, to following his commandments. This is if you don't listen to God's word. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes that I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
This curse is a good thing. It says all these curses will come upon Israel and overtake them.
Right.
This curse is a good thing? No. I'm going to show you one of those curses that we are experiencing today. Jump to verse 65. Actually, give me verse 32 first.
Verse 32, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
All right, let me ask you a question. When your parents did something and they come and say your parents are not fit to be a parent, what do they do to you?
They take us away.
And then to do what with you?
Kind of, they smoke all this stuff.
And then give you to who? Read that again. I'm going to show you. It's in the Bible. Exactly what you just said here. Listen.
Verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters.
Thy sons and thy daughters, that is for you and you, okay? Y'all young children. Read.
Shall be given unto another people.
Will be given unto another people. Right. What will happen to us as parents? Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
All we could do is cry, because we don't have no might. We don't have no army to go and fight those that take our children away and give them to another people. That was going on during slavery, and it's still going on today.
That's right.
The Bible is telling you something. Jump to verse 65. Now, what am I showing you? I'm showing you by any shadow of a doubt that you are the sons and daughters of Israel.
Right.
But there got to be something out of that. If you are God-chosen people, what does God want from you? There got to be something that you're not doing that you should be doing. Listen.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
You see that God says among these nations that will be scattered. You know what? Give me verse 64 first, so they get a context of what's going on. 64.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Now watch this. God says he will scatter us among these nations. Let's see, when did that happen? I'm going to show you. What is this? Have you guys ever heard of the triangle? You know about it, right? So what happened to us around that time? Everywhere. The scripture, read that scripture again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So God says he will scatter us among all people. Just because you are scattered among other nations, does that mean you change to become that other nations, or you still you? You still you, right? That's where you get your African American. Now you think you are an American when God called you Israel. That's us being scattered among the other nations. Watch this. I'm going to show you. I'm not done. Read.
From one end of the earth even unto the other. And there shalt serve other gods, which neither thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Now watch this. You listening? What other gods did we end up start following that refer to wood and stone of today? Let's see if you guys are thinking. Big time. They are the biggest religion in the world right now. No, Buddhist is not the biggest. What you got? What you got? I want y'all to see if y'all thinking. What are the two biggest religions that you have today? Really big. They've been fighting for a long time. Christianity is one, and the other one is what? Huh? Muslim. Yes. Yes. Those are the two. Read it again. That part.
Yes, sir. Nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
The wood stands for Christianity. Remember the cross? Everybody wearing that cross everywhere. You see that cross in every church. Right. That represent what? Christianity. The stone represent what? Mecca. You guys know about how the Muslim, they have a little cobblestone that they go in with. That's Muslim. God says we'll end up following those religion because of what? Because we didn't listen to him. Right. That's one of the curses that we are serving today. Jump to verse 65.
Verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
So not just the so-called blacks here getting hell. All Israel throughout the whole earth is getting hell.
That's right.
The scriptures say all among these nations, Israel will not find anything easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard for them everywhere they go. That's why you see us getting persecuted in the streets and get no justice. That's why we're getting killed by coronavirus. That's why all these things are happening because we rebel against God's word. We don't.
Neither shall the sole of thy feet have rest.
That goes for your mom and dad. They work 2-3 jobs to take care of you at home. That's why even you, by the time you reach the age 16, 17, you have to get yourself a job. When the other ones are just, chilling. Their college is paid for. That's showing you the Bible is a true book. We don't.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
A trembling heart, it make you fearful. When you get pulled over, the first thing that comes to mind, what comes to your mind? The first thing that comes to your mind, if you get pulled over, or cops come behind you. Yes, that's fearful. Thinking like you might get killed. Read.
A trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
A sorrow of mind goes into depression. And our people is very well known to that. They smoke so they can ease their pain. They drink so they can ease their pain. God telling you those things are happening. Why? Because you didn't listen to God's word.
Right.
It's easy, but what can we do to turn that around? Now I'm going to show you guys a few things to show you what you doing that your parents should have known to tell you, I'm not going to teach you to be that way. And I'm going to show you a few things, what should you do to become a man for the Most High God. Now give me Deuteronomy 20:25. I'm going to show you a few scriptures as young. How old are you? 12, what about you? 16, y'all very young, what about you? 10, watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What do you think the Bible is saying here? Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What does that mean? I know y'all smart. I know you know what it's saying. I want you to tell me. What is it saying? The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Pertain goes into belong. A woman should not wear what belongs to a man. What is that? Huh? Like what? Give me an example. You're right. Give me an example of something that women wear today that belongs to men. It's easy, man. It's easy. It's all around you. Pants. Pants. Yes, pants. You know what else? Also, you give me 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. And I'm going to deal with you too. I want you to pay attention. Because what I'm dealing with, it pertains to all of us. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. Listen to that.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
And reason why you're not getting that, because your parents don't know better. Because we all being deceived in this place. Right. They teach you what's normal is not normal. Everything that you think is normal here is not normal. Right. You're not supposed to do. Why is it telling you for you to wear modest apparel? Because you're supposed to be daughters of Sarah. You're supposed to preserve yourself for the husband that you will have in the near future, which is not anytime soon. When you're wearing revealing clothes, bad things happen. Older men gonna try to talk to you, and raping is taking place, kidnapping is taking place. You don't want to be one of those statistics.
Right.
So what you gotta do, number one, you gotta dress properly. You can't dress putting certain clothes that will get attention of other guys that have the wrong intention about you. You guys understand what I'm saying? That's why it's very important to follow what God says. Don't do that. If I am you, next time, mommy try to buy me stuff, Mom, I don't want to wear those clothes. I want to wear what the Bible tells us to wear. Dresses and skirt. Not those short skirts, not those tight skirts, big skirts so your form don't show.
Right.
Because you don't want others to look at you for things that you don't want them to see.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got to deal with you. All right? Now, you say, how old are you again? You're 20. You're an age that you should be here with us, fighting.
Right.
Because give me Sirach chapter 33, verse 17. We living in a moment right now, Israel is in need of us. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American is in need of us.
Right.
Listen to that. But that's what you got to do. Listen.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only.
You see that? Your mindset should be me standing here listening to what you say. It's more also to learn for myself so I can give to others. Because you have something to give a lot of people don't have. Read.
But for all them that seek learning.
For all them that seek learning. Those that's looking for hope. Give me First Maccabee chapter 3 verse 43. The one that say, you know what I'm talking. Give me that. I'm showing you that Israel right now, we in the worst condition. But guess what? Another for us to rise up. Another for us to know we are a chosen people. This is how we got to think. Is that what I need? DK State, yeah.
The book of First Maccabee, chapter 3 and verse 48. 43. They said one to another, let us restore the decayed estate of our people.
Now, watch this. Aren't we considered in the worst condition? To decay mean, you know when you see a building is decayed, it's like it's falling apart. That's us today. Look at us. We are dead. We walking around, we have no clue who we are. We got no jobs. We standing in the corner street looking for trouble. We are in the worst condition. The Bible is telling you, let us restore the decayed estate of our people.
Right.
Meaning, helping our young sisters to know who they are. So they have self-pride. Same thing for our young men. To be able to stand up knowing that, hey, I'm not black. Black is a color. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Read.
The book of First Maccabee, chapter 3, verse 43. They said one to another, let us restore the decayed estate of our people. And let us fight for our people and the sanctuary.
You hear that? That's how we should be thinking. But we don't have that mindset.
Right.
Let us fight for our people. I don't mean like go ahead and get guns and go and no. They have more power than we do. But one way we can fight is learning our true heritage and learning God's laws and start applying them.
Right.
Because God, give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. Because at the same time, God is telling us if we're keeping God's commandment, what will happen to us? Give me that.
The book.
28 and 1. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See that God says he'll set you above everybody if you keep God's commandment. So obviously, if you're not keeping God's commandment, what does he do? He puts you into the bottom. That's why we are in the bottom. That's why you see us fighting, thinking that going and marching gonna give you a solution. Right. There is no solution in marching. Your solution is in the Bible.
Right.
Give me Nehemiah chapter 8, give me Job 8 and 8. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. Those are the things that we should desire. But a lot you don't know about. Listen. I want you to pay attention, man. What's your name? Hayden? I want you to pay attention. There's a lot of things you don't know. That the Bible, this book, it's your history book.
Right.
All right? That's your history.
Right.
But they don't teach you that. Read.
The book of Job, chapter 8 and verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
You see, those are the things that we should be doing. Researching of our fathers. Where we from?
Right.
Why are we being called all these names but what we're supposed to be called?
Right.
That never really clicked in our mind, knowing there is a purpose of why we don't know our name.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.